and welcome to an all new Melanie's Muses, where I bring you my random muses every Monday, and hopefully you come back and see what I'm talking about this week. Today's musings have come about because of something my husband said, and it's about endings on TV shows. Now, I'm not talking about TV shows that end on cliffhangers or that get cancelled and so you don't get any resolution. No, I'm talking about those TV series that had a complete run and then for whatever reason, the ending either didn't work or when I go back to rewatch it, there's some reason I don't watch the ending. There are loads of shows out there that everybody has heard about. How I Met Your Mother, for example, had a terrible ending that everybody hated and they said it ruined the whole series for them. True Blood is one of my pet peeves, the very final episode of that. Actually, pretty much the last season of that was not good for me with what they did. I think the script writers just kind of threw things away, and that ending to me was a real punch in the gut and didn't give me any closure, or it just didn't work for me. But how this blog came about was something that my husband said to me because I recently re-binged the whole of the Buffy series. So fans of Buffy will know that's 144 episodes, and I got to episode 143 and I wasn't sure if I was going to watch the finale or not. My husband's like, what is going on? Now, the problem with this one was Greg had sort of half watched Buffy with me and he'd never seen them before. So he wanted to know what happened, and so we watched the finale. Now, this is one of the few shows that has an excellent finale. Last episode, brilliant. Absolutely love it. I mean, you really can't fault it. But it makes me cry so hard. It's so sad. It's really good at the end, but oh, it's so sad. So I sit there sobbing. So yes, I sat there and sobbed. But that got us talking about other shows that I rewatch. And am I the only person out there that does that? Merlin, for example, I rewatch very often. It's almost always in my queue at some point during the series, but I only watched until 2 episodes before the end because I don't like the last 2 episodes. I don't like how they ended it. I think it's really, really sad. And actually, I've never watched them on TV because I read a spoiler about how it ended before it aired and then decided I just wasn't going to do it. In my head, I just pretend they don't exist and then I go back to the beginning. The Tudors is another one. I will rewatch all of those right up to the final episode because if I don't watch it, the ending doesn't happen. Great ending, I just don't watch it. And then of course there are other shows that just have terrible endings and storylines that I don't like, and so I will just watch until the point that I do like, and then I pretend the other episodes don't exist. The Following, for example, I will watch seasons 1 and 2 over and over, and then season 3 I like to pretend maybe never got made. Or maybe I will watch a couple of episodes of it and then pretend it didn't get made. Being Human UK, 2.5 absolutely astounding seasons, and then the rest of that doesn't exist in my head. I just go back to the beginning and everything is good. So come on, Melanie's Muses fans, tell me, does anyone else out there do that? Either the last season of a show or just the last couple of episodes. For me, quite often it's literally just the last couple of episodes or the last episode. Or finales, Doctor Who finales. I don't watch many of those either. The second time around. I will watch them the first time around, but I don't watch them the second time around because seriously, sobfest, and I just don't want to do that again. But I really want to know. My husband thinks this is really weird. Greg is like, this is weird. This is a weird thing to do. Is there anyone else out there that does that? Anyone else that gets to the very end and is like, you know what, I'm not going to watch that. Or I'm not going to watch that again. I will accept that as well. Feel free to leave me comments with what you consider some of the best and worst TV endings of all times. But remember, they can't be ones that end on cliffhangers. They have to be ones where the series is completely done and the writers wrapped it all up and you either loved the ending or you didn't like the ending. Oh, Angel was another one for me. I don't watch the finale of Angel either. I just watched 109 episodes of that. Did not watch 110 because that was not an ending. I don't care what anybody says. That is a cliffhanger. That is not a finale. That is not satisfactory. And telling me that it carries on in the comic books is not good enough. I need to see it on my TV screen. And I think that wraps it up for this week. It got a little bit ranty there for a bit, but hey, that's what happens when I start talking. Sometimes I just don't stop. Please be sure to do all the fun YouTube things like comment and subscribe. Let me know those shows that have the good or the bad TV endings. Make sure you join me and my husband Greg over on Facebook Live every Sunday at noon Eastern Time, where you can win prizes. We do giveaways and we talk about crazy stuff like this. It's fun, it's live, so you never know what's going to happen. And of course, join me back here next Monday and see what I'm musing about then. See you soon.